Today we're going to be looking at 3 home exercises people often do wrong: split squats, plank, and push-ups. And doing this exercise this way can lead to serious body ache, muscle imbalancement, and loss of drive to keep working out because no results are being yielded. But we'll address this now. Split squats, commonly known as a lunge. The split squat is an amazing lower body exercise when done correctly. Many guys avoid or neglect the split squat due to knee pain or feeling more load in the front hip region rather than the desired load of the lead leg. Many make the mistake of allowing the front knee to drag down over the toe, placing majority of the load on the ball of the foot. This can place unnecessary load on the patella and surrounding connective tissue, which can certainly irritate your knees. Another common issue is not allowing your back knee and ankle to bend. Think about it: if you're forcing your leg to stay straight, you're restricting movement and causing a chain reaction which will travel up, causing the hip pain. Rather than setting up the split squat in a standing position, come down on your knees about hip width apart. Kneel and elongate your spine so you can create a long, strong line from knees, hip to shoulders. Bring your leg forward. Plant the heel of the foot directly below your left knee so your thigh is parallel with the floor. Position your right back knee directly below your hip. Your heel should be lifted. This should feel like you're flexing your calf. Check for a 90-degree bend at both knees. Lift your chest so your shoulders are directly above your hip. If balance is an issue for you in the standing position, double check that your feet are at least hip width apart. You can widen for more stability. From here, drive through your front heel to press your body straight up. Make sure your front knee stays right over the ankle and keep your back foot flexed. This will encourage your back knee to flex and drop down toward the floor and take any extra load off the front of your hip. Most of us know how and when to utilize the plank, maybe as an accessory walk or a finisher, but you're probably not milking it all for its worth. Aside from keeping your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, keeping your butt down and squeezing your glutes, waiting for the clock to run out. This isn't necessarily wrong, but it's not really getting you anywhere spectacular. Begin by lying face down flat on the floor. Slide your elbows below the shoulder. Tuck your toes underfoot and extend your leg until you create a long, strong line. Drive your elbow into the mat while you press up, coming onto the balls of your feet. From here, you want to create some tension in your body without lifting your butt. Imagine you're resisting the push from your lower body with your upper body by pushing your elbow down into the floor towards your feet. Pull your belly button up and in towards your spine and tuck your hips by tilting your pelvis. This will allow you to squeeze your glutes and get a better core workout. You should feel your entire system squeezing into the mat or floor for maximum muscle recruitment. This will call on more muscle fibers to increase intensity and ultimately give you greater results. Push-ups have several different variations. For example, they can be wider, close grip, done on the fist, done with the feet elevated, done explosively and clapping your hands in between repetitions, or done with one hand, but we'll focus on the basic form with the hand placed slightly outside shoulder width and feet placed on the ground. The biggest and most common push-up mistakes include flailing the elbows too far out, fully perpendicular to the body, going only halfway down, bending the hip up and down instead of moving the body, bending the back or head so the forehead reaches the ground first. Bad form on push-up can range from being simply comical, which ensures that you don't get any real benefit from this exercise, to dangerous, particularly in the case of elbows flared out far to the side, which over time will damage the shoulder joint. It is quite simple as long as you can make an effort to leave your ego at the door. You plant your feet together, standing on the balls of your feet and placing your palms slightly wider than shoulder width. When you rise up from the ground, only your palms and the balls of your feet should be touching the floor. Your back should be completely straight, with only your arms moving your body up and down. Go down slowly with control until your chest touches the floor. Then push up until your arms are locked out and repeat the process. If you experience wrist pain, you can do some wrist stretches or perform push-ups on the fist or somewhat softer surface such as a yoga mat or an old blanket on the ground.